Ooh, a little warmer out here than I expected. Ah. So, ah. Grocery store trip for me today. Which means I got the tugging the trailer today. And got this little uphill push. About 85, 90 degrees out, I guess, but not so hot that it's unbearable. Oh, I hate it when it's so hot that as soon as you walk out the door, you're dripping with sweat. Oh. So yeah. I see that old turn this camera around so you can see more what I'm seeing. There we go. Hey, Bruce. Sorry I didn't go live the other day. I was just too damn tired. But I did notice that old Billy Boy Bublinsky has been live. Oh, almost forgot. Check this out. Look where I'm at. Look where I'm at. Better call him. Tell him I'm going by. That serial killer is going by the police department. I always find that amusing when I do that. Hey, I got another short little video I'll be posting later. It has to do with Bob's latest indictment on felony charges out of Ohio. That he doesn't like to talk about because he knows he fucked up. I got 2 viewers. I wonder who the second one is. That was a good bump. Wasn't expecting that one. Let that gentleman get on the bus. So yeah, the past few days, he's been doing his fan art. What a fucking joke. Nobody uses Microsoft Paint for that shit anymore. You know, back in the Back in the early days, hell, I used to use it. That was when Windows was in its infancy, and without getting expensive and spending a shit pot full of money on Photoshop, for a long time, that's all you had out there. Yeah, but Bruce, you never know what fucking channel he's going to be on. One minute he's on EOC Bob. The next time he's on Bob Love or some shit like that. And then the next time he's on something else. So and I loved it. Somebody sent me the little clip of where he holds up a beer and goes, Harry can't do this and drink a beer. No, it's not that I can't do it. I choose not to. Because I'm not a raging lunatic drunk. I quit drinking 30 plus years ago. Isn't it too bad you can't make the same claim? And don't come up with this shit of, well, I haven't had a beer in whatever. No, the only reason that you haven't anything to drink is because you ran out of money. As long as you've got money, you're going to spend it on beer. After, of course, you pay your weekly rent in your Roach Motel. Your rent by the week. And FYI, I haven't moved 4 times in the last 4 months. You have. Quit projecting shit. That's what kind of makes me wonder who the real serial killer is out there. Because you do like to project. Everybody else but Bob is a drunk. Everybody else but Bob is gay. Everybody else moves a lot, hides out. When the reality is, you're the one that's done all that. You drink yourself into a stupor repeatedly. Thought I heard something. Thought it was on the bike. You claim that I'm looking like I'm about ready to die, sitting in a chair. Oh, and look where I'm at. I'm out. When was the last time you did a stream when you were out? Anywhere. I'm curious, really curious about one thing. That stream you just did, that was right at 12 hours. I'm curious. When did you go to the bathroom? In a 12-hour time span, you're not going to convince anyone that you don't have to go to the bathroom at least once. Certainly not the way you like to drink. And drinking coffee to boot. If that was really coffee. Either way, coffee, beer, or whatever, in a 12-hour stream where you're doing nothing but laying around. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Everybody else is. Whew. Taking a little break in some shade. It is a little warmer out here than I expected. But once again, I challenge you. I challenge you to get out and just do just half of the crap that I do in one day. Because you know why I get winded? Because I'm out doing shit, keeping myself in shape. I'm not sitting on my ass in a fucking room. And what a room you got. Sirens going by all the time, traffic going by all the time, cars with loud stereos going by all the time. Yeah, that's a quality place. That's a quality place. But it won't be long and you'll get your ass booted out of there. So but of course it won't be your fault. Well, it'll be somebody else's fault. Why'd you get thrown out of the place with the pool? What happened there? What happened with that? Haven't said anything about that. Just poof, all of a sudden one day you were in another crappy room. Did you get booted out of there because they saw your video, how you were using regular soap in their pool? Taking a bath? Dumbass. You don't do that when it's somebody else's shit. Yeah. There we go. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if he doesn't pee in a bottle, but the thing is, he's sitting right there with the freaking camera in his face, so you don't see him squirm around or anything, like he'd be doing something like that. I'm wondering if he's just not peeing the bed, or he's got Depends on. After all, this is the man that admitted a while back that he likes to pee sitting down. So maybe he just sits there and lets loose. Who knows? And he didn't go out anymore. Probably scared to go out. Neighborhood he lives in. Really gone downhill, man. And you went from where you had all those flags and stuff hanging up behind you to that big ass room in the casino. You got booted out of that. You got booted out of the place with all the flags on the wall because you were stealing food. And you admitted that. Yeah, I'm heading up that way, going up to the get some groceries. In the distance from my place to where I'm going to get groceries today is about a mile and a half. Mile and a half back. So that's 3 miles. I don't know if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. So I hit the wrong damn button, but here, and get over here where I can do this. Maybe we'll see. Let's see here. Get this up high enough. You can see that trailer behind me there. Let's see. Do it like this. Settings, camera. Okay, do that. All right, here. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. This is what I do when I go to get groceries. That's my little trailer. And I can load up in this thing right now about 2 weeks worth of groceries, depending, of course, on cost and all that stuff. But all right, that's the trike, and that's my little trailer. I go with the single wheel trailer because it's a little lighter. There's my flags. And it's a little bit lighter, and you can carry just as much, believe it or not, which kind of surprised me. You know, when I researched trailers, quite a number of years ago, actually, I found out that I didn't think that those single ones would work that well. I figured that they'd wobble and fall down, but the way they're built, I gotta say, man, I like it. And on average, I think they're 5 to 10 pounds lighter than a two-wheel trailer. Because remember, on a two-wheel trailer, you're going to have an axle and an extra tire, extra wheel, extra bearings. So you take that off, and of course, depending on your wheel size, but most of the two-wheel trailers are they're more or less designed for carrying kids around when they're younger and not taking them to the park and shit. So this one is specifically cargo. That's all. There's nothing about the trailer that reeks carrying kids. I mean, I'm sure you could carry toys and stuff like that in it, but as far as you're not going to put kids in and carry kids. That would be rather unsafe, methinks. Hey, Bruce must be back. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong damn button. Ooh. Like I said, it's a little warmer than I expected, but it's not dripping hot and humid. And around here, that's always a plus. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah, and I must say I like your your amusing comment about me looking good in a tutu. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. My age to look good in a tutu. Hey, great. I just think you're running out of shit to talk about and make stuff up about because nobody believes you anymore. Nobody, especially when it comes to 400 murders. Ah, and I've never been questioned, never been called, never been contacted, not so much as a freaking email. Nothing. Ever. Ah, ah. And according to you, let's see, I was going to be in jail by Christmas 3 years ago. I think it's 3 years ago. And then 2 years ago. And then 1 year ago. And then last year. And here I am. I'm not hiding. Believe me, on this thing, yeah, I stand out like a sore fucking thumb. What's your excuse? How come you move from place to place to place to place to place? You won't address that, just like you wouldn't address how come you left Everett, Washington so fast. Why is that? Speaking of Washington, by the way, Corey, your little buddy, might be able to give you a place to stay. He's staying in a shelter too. He's got pretty much what you got right now. A room with free internet, of course. And neither one of you likes paying for that shit. You love getting it free, and then you bitch about it. I've got free internet, but it's really crappy. It's fucking free. Quit bitching about free shit. It's like when you got that free laptop and then proceeded to bitch about it because it was a Chromebook. No, you couldn't just say thank you and go ahead. Ah, it's a fucking Chromebook. It sucks. Was it free? Work with what you got. You got some kind of balls to piss and moan about something that was given to you for free. What do you think somebody's going to do? Run down to the local Best Buy and buy you a brand new one? I don't fucking think so. So what do you got now? Some sort of $50 pawn store special? Make sure. Not to spend all your money. You want to make sure that you keep some money on hand for your catfish. Don't forget about that. You wouldn't want to. She didn't want to let you off the hook. Even if she is only getting $5 or $10 from you. Because you know you're never moving over there. Never, never, never. You can't really. You got one felony conviction and an outstanding felony warrant. You can't get a passport. So anyway, I'm going to get in here and get some groceries and cool off for a little bit. And might do a live stream when I get down here. We'll catch you later.